Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy87 and this is Let's Play Digimon Survive Part 35. In the previous video we arrived at the library and tried to save Aoi and ended up fighting Renamon a few times. We have persevered. Now we're gonna see if maybe we can convince him to quit trying to murder us for no real reason. I mean, there is a reason, the reason's just very dumb.
これ以上戦ったら本当に死んじゃうよ。まだ私は負けていない。負けていない。助けるから必ず私が。
レナモン、君とみゆきの間に強い絆があるのは分かっている。私は君からみゆきを奪ったりはしない。
嘘だ。だってお前はみゆきを見捨てて。
嘘などつくものか。私は感謝しているのだ。君が辛い思いをしたことはよく分かった。私の存在が君をどれだけ苦しめたかも、どれだけ私を恨んでもらっても構わない。しかし今は協力してほしい。主の言葉を信じたところで君に待つのはさらなる忍耐の日々だけだろうから。
何を言う。
私は君にこれ以上の苦しみを与えたくない。そしてみゆきにも。
Yeah, that's another aspect of like this whole like working with the master thing that's kind of dumb. Is Renamon like has this deep hatred for the professor because of the feeling that he harmed Miyuki by abandoning her? Shouldn't that same feeling of hatred carry over to the master who's been trying to kidnap and brainwash her for 100 years? It's like if you won't work with the professor under any circumstances, you would think that would also apply to the master.
主が約束を守る保証などない。賢い君なら分かっているはずだ。それでも約束にすがってしまったのは他に方法がなかったからなのだろう。
Yeah, but there is a choice though. You could like fucking fight.
だがそもそも最初にみゆきを脅かしたのは主だ。そして今度は君が主に騙され苦しめられたと知ったら。
その時一番悲しむのはみゆきだよな。
レナモン、姉さんを、みゆきを主の手から取り戻そう。あの日私たちがするべきだったことを今成し遂げるんだ。
私は
やはり
誰だ。
やはり思い隔つ下心ありしお前もまた力なきただの獣であったか。
みゆき、いや、主、違う、これは。
I'm for salamanders, man. Oh.
来た。いっぱい。サキさんが連れて行かれる。
Just out of an abundance of caution, we should probably tie Aoi up and put her on a leash.
いや、ダメ。今度こそ助けるって、私。
This is bad. Aoi's in no shape to join this battle.
葵さん下がっていて。
愚かなりし裏切り者に天誅を。
来るぞ、気をつけろ。
You're actually gonna make me fight? What the hell? Okay.
もうそこにはいないのか。みゆき。
お前が寄り添っていた時とは違う。巫女の魂は我が内に沈んだ。いくら訴えかけたとて声なぞ届くはずもない。
じゃ、やっぱりお前は。
What? It was a lie. No one could have seen this coming.
獣ごときの言葉に応じる必要などあるまい。
騙したのか、私を。
I would almost prefer it if it was Renamon was trying to murder everyone just because, like, out of jealousy even? Like, it would be just as, like, it wouldn't be any more condonable, but it would actually almost be, like, it's the lack of logic in it would make it more logical. Like, if it was just a purely an emotional, Renamon has spent so long with Miyuki that he feels threatened by anyone else getting close to her and, like, being, like, replacing him. Which is kind of, like, there's elements of that, right, when it comes to Haru, I think? But if, like, that's why it was positioned, instead of Renamon just being a complete and total idiot who's doing what the master says, despite it clearly being a lie?
レナモン、耳を貸しちゃダメだ。みゆきはあの城で教授の声に応えた。
Yeah, I think that's maybe what I would tweak. Is have it be Renamon is trying to murder everyone, like on a purely emotional level of not wanting to be replaced. I don't know. It doesn't really fit in with the story though, because like Miyuki's still trapped. I just feel like something needs to be tweaked there. Like if you're gonna do the whole like Renamon is like an antagonist you have to overcome, I just feel like that could be presented better, or could have been presented better.
我が運命の子供、私の声聞いてくれ。みゆき、みゆき、頼む、私の声に応えてくれ。みゆき。
くだらぬ。巫女はすでに我が手中にあり。
違う。みゆきはお前のものなんかじゃない。あの笑顔も歌声も優しい心もお前なんかのおもちゃにしていいものじゃないんだ。みゆきを離せ。これは。
Oh, it's super duper Renamon.
そうだ、レナモン、私たちの思いを力に変えてくれ。
レナモンワープ進化。
Yeah, can you do some shrine maiden stuff?
力は満ちました。
Mm-hmm.
昨夜も。
Sakiyamon, that's it. Should probably remember that. I don't know, I'm very bad at names. What are we fighting? You guys? Okay. There's a lot of combat here lately. Honestly, I think I'd rather use Galliantmon now that he's actually gotten, like, leveled. Since Labramon's just a little, Not having any range is definitely something that holds him back. Like, only being able to hit in, like, an almost essentially melee range. I don't know if you can reach that far. You're almost there. Next turn. Next turn you'll be sorry. Oh, we actually have to control you? I thought maybe you'd be like a guest character or something. What do you do? Raise a special attack 1 rank, raises damage dealt by a skill 2 ranks when attacking with an element the target is weak to. Got it. And then you do damage. It negating any stat boost and increases your stats. Cool. You're kind of like a tanky boyo. Oh, he has like a massive AoE. That's pretty cool. Nah, you can't defeat Phoenixmon. He's too powerful. Okay, well, you may defeat Phoenixmon, but you'll never defeat alternate Mega Chicken.
絶対に勝つんだ。
アロデルモン、覚悟はいいか。
Okay, Mega Ultra Chicken, probably Mega Ultra Dead. But we should have talked to Agumon to boost you up. Or talk to boost your movement, I guess I should say. Orbital can't, that did no damage. It did a little bit more at the crit, but... And we could boost your stats. We can't let Mega Ultra Chicken die. Oh wait, that was the wrong talk action? I meant to boost your stats. Maybe it'll crit. Alright, well, I guess you can actually get like right. Because I don't want you to move too far, because I want you to still be able to hit the guy after he kills Phoenixmon here. But, bro, you can't attack me! What the hell? That's against the rules. Yo, can you orbital cannon this man? Oh, you can just lob one over? I'm really surprised that worked. I would have figured it would be blocked. God, everyone needs more movement. Sayakamon, Sakyamon, should be pretty freaking jacked in the defense department at least. Yeah, you still took way too much out of 10. So never mind, maybe you're not that jacked. Did you? Oh yeah, because other guy killed thing. Still can't defeat you. Could come over here and do no damage. Bro, stop spawning enemies. Jesus. We just did a fight. The combat's too damn slow. Leave me alone. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do nothing but be mad. I'm gonna maul over it. I'm gonna cope. I'm gonna seethe. Could you guys at least spawn them like in a grouped up position? We can actually hit them. Oh my god. Okay. Can you reach from here? Alright, finally we're getting an attack off with you. After 1,000 years, we are finally getting to attack. 50%? You lost your damn mind? Okay, we can still hit you with a lob or something. Absolutely negative damage. Okay, talk. Boost yourself. Machine Dramon, there's no way you can lose. Now, I did see that it actually had like, a talk option for like Miyuki there. Or like as linked to Sakyamon, so maybe she joins as a party member after this? If we free her? Which would explain, going back to the, you know, in the profiles, it actually lists, you know, Miyuki as having, like the bars for like link ups and encouragements and stuff, they're all at 0. But I thought it was weird that they had one, but, you know, the professor didn't, for instance. Despite all 3 characters ostensibly being non-player characters. That's actually some kind of neat... I mean, foreshadowing's not really the right word, but like... kind of like a hint within the... I don't know, mechanics isn't really the right word either, I don't know. Within the menus, I guess. There's like an in-game kind of hint about that. Now, of course, we figured out the thing about Haru and Renamon much earlier than before I think I even really consciously noticed that. Which I think the Renamon being, or Haru being Renamon, I think that one's done pretty well. I think they kind of beat you over the head with the professor stuff for a little too long. I mean, granted, even though by the time they officially reveal that the professor is Haru, it's like a little late. I mean, really, I guess you kind of think of like the official reveal as being back when they're in the shrine. Oh my god, everyone is so damn tanky. Okay, I'm pretty sure old dude, Bad Boy Machine Dramon can handle you. Can I like devolve you? Okay, we could. Interesting. Well, you can actually hit us. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know why they also. It's because I think one of the issues that makes the combat feel so tedious at times. Well, that helps. Is like the way enemies like do that. Like they're not aggressive, which in a way is like okay. I guess you could say that's like realistic, where like they wouldn't engage you when they're vastly outnumbered. But it's like. It just feels like the enemies like stall. And it's really annoying. Where it's like, really, I just need you guys to like be dumb and run at me. Just for the sake of like not making things take forever. So that'd be like the 2 main things I would change to the combat. Just increase movement, because it's just like... It's just too slow. Like, it's just kind of sluggish. Because for the most part, I mean, it's fine, you know, it's like perfectly, like serviceable, like TRPG combat for the most part. But it's just everything takes for fucking ever. And I don't know, maybe we should try moving you over, but I feel like you're just not gonna get there in time. Alright. Oh my god, why are you so strong in particular? You're just like a fucking guy. Why are you running? Why are you running? Stop resisting. like he's like running away. He's got infinite HP and defense.
さあ
Why?
行くわよ
Like, why is this thing so strong?
混合界マンダラ
Because it's not even like it's the boss. It's just like a random one. Are you out of your fucking mind? Who made this?
どう暴れてやろうか
I guess at least get your auto attack off before you...
俺が手伝おう
Please team up? No? Okay.
さあ行くわよ
At least you're trapped. You can't run anymore. Team up? Team up? Just a nugget of a team up? Is all I ask?
よし俺が行こう絶対に勝つんだ
Actually, can you even cast your ability? You can't. Haha. I got trolled by myself. Don't heal. Oh my god.
私がやろう後悔してももう遅いヤタガラモン
Can you attack
す
here?
べては整った
Isn't it only 40? It's 45!
協力しましょ
Jesus.
う戦の結果ね
It's obnoxious as hell. I want to say, the Master seems kind of like a pushover. Like, this is the thing we're not able to fight? Come on, gang. Why haven't we kicked down the door, gone into his brain, start shooting fireballs everywhere?
ダメだ逃げられちまう
Tackle her, Takuma.
ユキ
Or you.
取り戻せなかった
でも分かったよ。みゆきはまだ主の中にいる。言葉も声もやっぱり届くんだ。
声が届くそうだああ私の声も届いた
レナモンすまなかった。辛い思いをさせてしまった。そしてありがとう。姉さんに寄り添ってくれていて。
Also, just for the record, I did not ask to get sucked into the blue vortex of doom.
みゆきは他の人間とは違う
You think?
特別な力を持っている
ミコの力ってやつか
そうだ生贄にはならない代わりに力を震える悲願の世界をつなぐ扉を開ける力それがあるから主はみゆきに執着しているんだ
主の目的はみゆきの力で扉を開いて何をする気なんだ
復讐だ人間の世界に攻め込む気なんだ
Okay, but why?
この世界が霧に飲まれ壊れ始めているのも主の目的と関係しているのかもしれない
I mean, we did see some line about, you know, it's like it's apparently based on like some grudge from a long time ago, but like what's the grudge?
ってことは主の目的を阻止しないと俺たちが帰れないだけじゃなくて
Yeah, we already told you that back when we came back from the real world.
両方の世界が
霧に飲み込まれちゃう。
私は主からみゆきを助け出し
Just
たい。
more evidence nobody listens to Takuma.
レナモン、僕たちの目的は同じだ。待てよタクマ。ジジモンは最後にはみゆきを
Well,
倒すしかな
not
いって。
really. That's not really what he said.
そうだとしてもギリギリまでみゆきを助け出すために
And
考
we
え
have to
たい。
fight her. We don't have to like kill her.
今のまんまじゃみゆきさんがかわいそうすぎるよ。それにうちらの声はみゆきさんにちゃんと届くんだって分かったじゃない。
あれだよな。みゆきに俺らの声を届け続ければ、ワンチャンみゆきが自分を取り戻せる可能性がある。
そんな可能性にかけちまっていいのかよ。やるだけやってみよう。僕はみゆきを見捨てるようなことはしたくな
We
い。
should check in on Aoi though. Is she still in the realm of sanity?
お前たち、
お前、もっと俺たちを頼れよ。春としてだったけど、一緒に過ごした仲間だろ。
Remember we played Cat's Cradle?
仕方ねえな。みゆが危険にならない範囲でなら手を貸してもいい。
共に行こう、レナモン。
僕たちでみゆきと世界を救おう。
ああ、
カイト、どうかしたのか。おい、
Ah,
葵はどう
shit.
した？どこに？葵さん？葵さんならそこに。いない？どこへ行ったんだ？
嘘、ずっとそばにいたのに。うちも気づかなかった。
戦いに怯えて部屋のどこかに隠れてるのかもしれない。
Yeah.
みんなで探してみよう。
つってもそんな広さはねえだろ。どこに隠れんだよ。
そもそも消えたのは戦いの最中か。だとしたら敵に捕らえられた可能性も。
いや、眷属どもはきっちり倒したはずだ。
じゃあ戦いが終わってからってこと？
I always seem to be thinking about Saki when the Kenzoku showed up. Did that make her all confused again?
タクマ、この部屋の中にはどこにもいないみたいだよ。
Yeah, the gang is not very good at recognizing when people are about to like break mentally.
あいつが相当追い詰められてるのは分かりきってたことなのに。
Okay, well maybe they can't recognize they just don't fucking do anything. Like I don't know. I feel like there should be somebody on permanent Aoi watch.
なんてこと
I
な
mean,
の。
probably should have been
葵
your
がいな
job,
くなっ
but
たことに気づけないなんて。
I guess in theory you were fighting there potentially.
これはまずいことになったかもしれんな。
Yeah, it should have been the professor. He should have been on permanent Aoi watch because he doesn't do anything.
私のせいだ。私があんな幻を見せたから。
Well, yes and no.
レナモン、お前一体葵に何を見せたんだ？
わからない。ただ私の見せる幻は
That makes sense because it is kind of weird that like oh, I did kind of think about this, but it never really mentioned it because it seems like nitpicking. But like the idea that these illusions are so personal seems like it's information that Renamon wouldn't really know.
つまり彼女の心に一番重くのしかかってるトラウマや
Okay, so she's fighting a large clown, maybe. Granted, we already fought a large clown.
葵さんのトラウマや心配事なんて一つしかない。ああ、サキのことだ。あいつはきっとサキの幻に囚われてるんだ。みんな急いで葵さんを探そう。
We don't have a bad feeling like something really awful is going to happen. Aoi, please return to your senses.
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。さきさん。ごめんなさい。全部私が悪かったの。
Am I the only one to blame? Did Saki make any mistakes?
助けられなかった。私が手を離したせい。
Saki's the one who let go. Of course she had to die.
違う。どうして私はサキさんを救えなかったの？どうして卑怯なことばかり考えるの？
I'm angry. Angry at myself for not saving her, at her for acting on her own. I thought I was so happy when she came back, but why'd she have to leave again?
ねえ、サキさん。私、どうすればよかったの？どうしたら、サキさんは死なずに済んだの？私は。
What can I do to bring Saki back? How can I get to where she is? Don't like that line of thinking.
私。
Oh, yep, she's dead. We already know. Flashbacks, 100% predictor of death.
全員分揃ってる。早く職員室に提出して帰らなきゃ門限に間に合わない。
Oh, this is the part where I feel bad about calling our class president back in the day.
先生、はい、どうにか集まりました。
しかしこのクラスはお前がいないと回らないな。そのプリント集計だって委員長と。
Yeah, if it weren't for you, I might actually have to do my job.
副委員長、そして日直の仕事です。
そうだよな。たく。
Well, not my problem. See you later.
他の子らはどうした？集計するのは一人じゃ大変だったろう。
それが、あの子たちは忙しいみたいで。
しょうがないな、あいつらは。そうやってまたお前一人に押し付けて。
平気ですよ。いつものことですし。
そういうのも良くないぞ。こういう時は先生に相談しろって前にも言ったろう。お前だけが苦労するのはおかしいんだからな。
そうですね。
True, this isn't normal. Why does this keep happening? Why won't other students work with me? Listen to the teacher. It's unfair that I'm working myself to the bone, alone. Not that he ever scolds them for slacking off. He just keeps telling me to say the same things over and over. It's too hard for me to say anything to the other students. Speaking up for myself has always been so hard. I came to this world.
私、どうしてあの時のこと。葵、大丈夫？顔色が良くないわ。平気よ。そんなこと言って、昨日。
Oh, whoops. My finger slipped. That's true. Time feels a little strange right now. Like only moments ago I was in the library. So wait, Labramon found her, I guess? How was I walking out here in the first place?
ねえ、もうみんなのところに戻りましょう。きっと心配してるわ。みんな。そうよ、みんなよ。たくまやみのる、カイトにみゆ、教授だって。みんな葵を待ってるはずよ。私だって図書館で葵の姿が消えてるのに気づいたとき、どれほど心配したか。さっきさんは。
am I saying? Why did Saki pop into my head? I remember. Saki died and I felt sad, so much regret. I saw her at the library, but then she disappeared again. That wasn't the real Saki, but it's still true that I failed to save her. Saki is gone because of me, and that's why I'm out here.
ダメよ。私、みんなに合わせる顔なんてない。どうしてそんなこと。
Even Labramon doesn't really. No, Labramon cares about me, I know that much. But Labramon came looking for me. I can't reject that kindness. But then, what about Saki? Saki let go of my hand. She rejected me, and my feelings.
葵、さっきのことであなたがとても悲しんでるのは分かってる。でも一人で思い悩まないで、私には本音を言って、全部話して。私の本音。そうよ。葵が不安に思うこと、辛いこと、悲しいこと、私には話してほしいの。
That saves Saki? None of this would be happening.
でも私が本音を伝えたら輪が乱れるじゃない。先生もクラスのみんなも困るじゃない。葵先生、クラスって。そうよ。私が全部飲み込んで我慢することで、私はクラスのみんなを守ったの。
But I didn't protect Saki. Because I'm weak. I held back too much from her. Because I was the same old me. I was the me from before. From our world.
だから今度こそ私は私を卒業するべきなのよ。もう二度と間違わないように。葵？我慢するだけの私、遠慮するだけの私、そんなものみんなを守るのに邪魔。
I mean, that sounds kinda good. You're saying it in a very ominous way, though.
そうだわ。最初からもっと強く主張すべきだったのよね。みんなを、世界を守るためには全員が分かり合って等しく助け合うべきだったって。そうすれば絶対にサキさんを助けられたもの。葵、さっきから何を言ってるの？私たちが救われる方法よ。
It doesn't involve stabbing us, does it? Just asking for a friend? Because you kind of have that look like you want to stab us all, but like with a smile and like that creepy way.
そう。やっぱり私は間違ってない。
Oh god, Owlie's going full harmony.
何よりも大事なのは
Oh shit.
調和と協調。つまりみんなが私と同じ気持ちになること。そうすれば争いも誰かの死も訪れない。だって私の理想は全員が助け合って穏やかに平和に生きることだもの。
I need everyone to understand exactly how I feel. We must all become one. I was wrong to reject the idea of group harmony. That's why Saki had to die. The only way to prevent that is for me and for everyone to be the same as me. Well, alright. So, the good news, Saki isn't gonna kill herself. I'm not Saki. Aoi isn't gonna kill herself. The bad news is she's definitely gonna stab Takuma. So, you know, I guess you win a little, you lose a little. Minoru is obviously upset. Not just him, but Kaito and Miu too, not to mention me. No one's seen her since the battle yesterday. We were able to avoid the oncoming fog and make it back here. We'd hoped she'd be back by the time we were, but that didn't pan out.
一体どこに行っちゃったんだ、葵さん。くそ、あの時気づいてれば止めてたのに。あいつが 消えちまったことにも気づけなかったなんて。カイトのせいじゃない。それに僕も同じだよ。先のことで葵さんが精神的に不安定になってたのも葵さんから目を離したから。
唯一の救いはラブラモンが葵さんを追っかけてったってことだよな。
True, as soon as we noticed she was gone, Labramon went flying out of the library. And they haven't been back since then. I mean, in theory, you can't really take solace in that because that could just mean they both got swallowed up, but...
きっと今頃はラブラモンが葵さんのそばについてると思うけど。
ラブラモンなら葵を探し出してるはずだよ。
ああ、必ずな。
でももしもだよ、もしも葵さんが本当は敵に捕まってたとしたら。大丈夫よ。それこそラブラモンがただじゃおかないはずだもの。そんなのわかんないじゃん。もし葵さんがさきちゃんみたいになってたら。
ミュウ、泣くな。
だってうちもう嫌なんだもん。誰かが死んじゃうのも怪我するのも見たくないよ。
おいおい、まだ葵がそうなるなんて決まってねえだろ。
そうだけど。
I believe Aoi's safe, but I also understand how anxious Miu feels.
すまない。彼女が姿を消したのは
Why are you in
私のせいだ。
Haru form?
レナモン。僕たちはレナモンを
Didn't you say you hated being in Haru form? Why are you in Haru form?
レナモンがみゆきを助けたい一心であんなことをしたのはみんな分かってるから。
I mean, even if you're not as mad at the professor, it just seems kind of weird that you wouldn't just be in your normal form.
そうだよ。誰が悪いとか言い出したらキリがないしさ。そもそも全部主のせいじゃんか。
Then again, it probably creeps the professor out seeing his like younger self like that, so maybe that's why. Maybe it's a form of psychological torment.
ところでレナモンはどうして春の格好に戻ったんだ？
私もそれが少し気になっていた。君はその姿でいるのが苦痛なのだと思っていたが。
確かにお前のふりをするのは屈辱的だったと言ったが。
Maybe you just got like so used to it.
それは過去決断した時の話だ。
Yeah, but like it's not like you feel strange in your, normal form either. I wouldn't think. I don't know.
むしろ元に戻ろうにも体がこちらの姿の方が。
I mean, that does make sense, right? If you spent, very long time. I don't know. The time frame is still a little ambiguous, but at the very least, many decades, if not many centuries, as Haru, kind of makes sense.
それにこの姿でいたおかげでみゆきも少なからず反応してくれたからな。
レナモン。
いつまたみゆきが現れるとも限らない。その時春の姿をしていた方がいいはずだ。この姿でいた方がみゆきが意識を取り戻しやすいかもしれないだろう。
そうか、そうかもしれないね。
Yeah, and then for when I bet it creeps you out, old man.
そのことなんだが、どうするかね。彼女を探すのか、それとも前に進むのか。あまり時間は残されていないと思う。
Well, I mean, we can't just not look for Aoi.
前に進むって。
残った我々の脱出を最優先する。当初の作戦通り、みゆきくんを取り戻すということだ。そのためには、葵くんを諦めるという辛い決断をしなければならないが。
はあ？てめえ、ふざけんなよ。
Yeah, I kind of agree with Kaito. We have to at least make the effort.
やめて、お兄ちゃん、落ち着いて。教授は間違ったこと言ってないと思う。
ミュウまで葵を見捨てろってのか。
違うよ。うちも葵さんが生きてるって信じたい。
Granted, with the knowledge we know that, at least she's not like suicidal right now, you could maybe make the argument that dealing with the master and saving all that takes priority, because, you know, as long as Aoi's not gonna like kill herself off in the forest and just wants to stab us to enforce harmony or whatever, I don't know. Because there is that element of like, if we find Aoi and she's, you know, not mentally stable and we end up having to fight her and something bad happens, that could also happen.
そりゃ絶対とは。だけどな。
あてもなく探したって危険なだけじゃん。さっきも言ったけど、うちはもうこれ以上誰も失いたくないんだよ。
Io has a point. We should probably keep going before we lose someone else.
彼女を追い詰めた私が言えることではないが、お前たちの諦めの悪さと絆の深さはまだもがく余地はあるんじゃないのか？
Oof. That's a big L for Miyu, showing less humanity than the person who just tried to murder us yesterday.
でもレナモンはそれでいいの？
それはどういう意味だ？
いや、だってレナモンはてっきりみゆきを早く助けに行きたいもんだとばっかり。
You do also have to consider, I don't think Miyuki would be too happy if she learned that, oh, Aoi died off in the fog while we were trying to save her.
私もそう思っていたが、
一刻も早くみゆきを助け出したい気持ちに変わりはない。ただそう簡単に助け出せるほど主は甘くはない。認めたくはなかったが、みゆきの救出にはお前たちのそのためにも葵を探し出すべきだと。
Yeah,
そう思っただけ
and
だ。
obviously a lie, it's not the only reason, come on, you want to find her, but it does logically check out that in theory, Aoi is a boon in combat. Now in practice, Renamon's right though, there's only 5 of us in Agumon left. We need everyone's help to save Miyuki, not to mention the whole world.
みんな、レナモンの言う通り、諦めずに葵さんを探し出そう。
Yeah, Miner, you never chimed in.
それでこそタクマだよ。
俺もタクマの意見に賛成だ。もう仲間を失いたくねえ。ならそのために動くしかねえだろ。
お兄ちゃん、うちごめんなさい。
いいんだ、ミユ。怖いのは当たり前だからな。
そうよ。でも安心して。いつだってミユのことは私が守るから。わかった。うちも泣かないで頑張る。
よーし、これで次の行動は消えた葵さんとラブラモンを探すに決定だな。
しかしどうやって探すつもりだね。
I don't know, we wander around randomly. The same thing we always do, Professor.
それは
ひとまず校舎周辺とまだ霧の追っていない箇所に足を伸ばしてみたらどうだ。ラブラモンがついているなら必ずこの校舎へと戻るよう誘導するはずだろう。ここへ戻ってきているなら何か痕跡がつかめるかもしれないぞ。
さすがファルコモン、いいこと言うな。
よし、そうと決まれば急いだ方がいいな。こうしている間にも霧が徐々に広がっている。取り返しのつかないことになる前に探しに出よう。
ああ、みんなで手分けして葵さんとラブラモンを探そう。
Free action. Okay? By search for Aoi and Labramon, you mean talk to Miner? We could try one last time to get Kaito to evolve to Ultimate? Maybe? Copium for sure this time? It'll definitely happen. Okay, so we can actually start recruiting like regular megas and free battles. In theory, if we wanted to grind it out, I don't really want to do, man, because it's super. It's a very minor aspect because you don't really need to recruit monsters for the most part, but it is a gigantic pain in the ass. The way it works, but yeah, we'll call it here. Next time, we will continue onward as we eventually we'll reach the end of this game. Maybe. I mean, kind of. And we're like close to ending the game, but we're not really close to the end of the Let's Play, because we'll definitely do. I don't know how many playthroughs we'll do. I mean, I know there's stuff that's like locked behind like a New Game Plus, or at least doing a second playthrough. So we'll definitely try and do everything. I don't know. I haven't really decided. Well, I mean, we'll at least do like one extra like full abbreviated playthrough. I don't mean, you know, we're not gonna like go through it line by line. There'll be a lot of text skipping and probably like cuts and edits potentially. But yeah, well, we're definitely not close to the end of the Let's Play, but I feel like we're decently close to the end of the game. Granted, I felt like we were pretty close to the end of the game. Well, really, once we got to the branch, which is weird because the branch, I don't really. It didn't really, I mean, we only had the two options, really. I mean, there was the, like, don't leave, which I kind of assume just, like, leads to a bad end. Or they tell you, shut up, pick a choice, coward. Like, I don't really, because, I mean, I felt like the two options that we had unlocked, which, you know, presumably the one that leads into the moral path and the wrath path, both prompts kind of seem to be the same. And, like, I really don't know, like, what differences there would be. Because, granted, it may not really, any differences may not come into play until, like, the actual ending. I don't know. It could be one of those where the paths after the branch are relatively the same, but maybe there's, like, some divergence when it comes to the enemies. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. It was Haru didn't have any, but the Professor and Miyuki did, and the Professor is because he has Garurumon. Yeah, or Garurumon. Yeah, because I remember there was something in the profiles about how it was weird that they had the things, but Haru didn't. Man, we got old Minoru at least. Minoru's our boy. Aoi, well, you know, we were good friends at one point, and then somebody went doggone crazy. Get it doggone, because she's got a dog? Alright, what's in the video? I'm actually, well, actually, nah, let's just go ahead and call it. I was gonna say we have a little bit extra time, but we'll just start fresh next time. And I would like to actually finish the game in tomorrow's recording session. I should have a lot of time, hopefully. Might just push through and finish it all, which is exciting. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.